Okay, today we are going to be making pot brownies. In another video I would have shown you how to make the canna butter already, so this is just really kind of, you know, putting all the ingredients together and enjoying a very tasty baked treat. So the ingredients you'll need for the pot brownies are, you need 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 3/4 cup of cocoa powder, you need to get 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/8 teaspoon of salt, you need your 1 stick of canna butter which we made earlier, you need 2 cups of white sugar, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 4 eggs, which I will grab in a second, and you also need to have the Nutella and peanut butter, which is going to go into your brownie and make it absolutely scrumptious. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is add all of the dry ingredients together. So into a medium-sized mixing bowl you need to sieve in the flour, the cocoa powder, you need to measure out the 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Make sure it's baking powder, not baking soda. There is a difference. So in that goes. And to be honest, you don't really have to measure the salt, you just want a pinch of salt. But if you do want to measure it, it is 1/8 teaspoon. Okay, so that is the dry ingredients all done. So you can remove your sieve. And now is in the second bowl we're going to put all of our wet ingredients. So the first thing we need to do is actually remelt the butter. You can do this again if you want to by doing another double boiler on the stove and do it that way, or you can do it the cheaters way and do it just for about 20 seconds or so in the microwave. Okay, and that's pretty much melted. Okay. So in this bowl we need to put our melted butter, and this one is actually another dry ingredient. I should have mentioned that earlier. You do not put the sugar into the first bowl. The sugar goes with the butter. So let's pour all that in. Okay, so there's the eggs. You've got 4 eggs. You add that as well, and finally just measure out 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract and pop that in as well. You can use a hand, like a normal whisk for this, but just because I have only got one hand, I'm going to use an electric one. Okay, so that is all that done. So let's just move that nearer our bowl. And the last thing to do is take your tub of Nutella and peanut butter. Back into the microwave we go. Okay, so that is pretty melted. Alright, so now we have our bowl of dry ingredients, the bowl of eggs, sugar, canna butter and vanilla extract, and our melted puddle of Nutella and peanut butter. So all we need to do now is just combine all of them together. Now, again, you need to go back to either your hand whisk or your electric whisk and mix it all up. Alright, and that's it, that's your mixture. So you need to get just any sort of baking dish here. I actually use a ceramic one, it's one of my favourites. So, alright, just get some normal, spray. You can use the butter one, the canola, whatever, and just spray inside. And then you get your mixture, and you scrape it on in. So let's do that. Okay, so that's it. That is your brownie mixture. All done and dusted. Everything is nicely mixed together. So what to do now is preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and then you just put this in for about 30 minutes. And the best way to test it is just give it a little shake. If it jiggles, it's usually done. You can also put in a toothpick, and if it comes out clean, it's done.